Hello, 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 everyone. My lovely disciples. Hello, Oncey. Hello, Mama Bear. Hello, Victorian Neighbor. Hello, Karasu. Hello, Moonrose. Hello, Grayson. How's it going? Let me switch over here. Oh god, dying. Yeah, early live. I was like, might as well go live. We're also testing new chat thing. So, oh, that's not what I wanted on that. Okay, hold on. We'll go to this. Hold on. Let me. Well, one moment, please, while I correct everything that's happening. Minor technical difficulties have occurred. Please hold. Your call is very important to us. Where the hell did it go? It's right there. Why isn't it showing anything? More news at 11. Here. You could see a Shiryakushi failing live. Why? Oh, that's why. That's why it's not showing anything. The hand cam stopped. Why? We'll never know. Install later. Okay. I would like to have the IP cam up. One day. Doing okay? I'm doing alright. Just slowly perishing. Okay, there we go. Should work now. Let me just screw the darn thing into place and get everything sorted here. Let me do a little zoom. Reorient things a little bit. That should be okay. Let's... There we go. Let's try this. There we go. Sick with a high fever and blisters. Ugh. Well, I'm glad you could pop by for the live stream for sure. Hopefully you get better soon. That sounds horrible. Absolutely horrible. Second where I am. How's first day of May going? It's going. I'm alive. I'm awake. Everything's mostly fine and dandy. Also, I decided to set up a webcam for the 3D printer. I don't know if that's something y'all are interested in, but I like it, so it's staying. Let me just get a model here. So we have some options. We have some options today. We always have some options, but you know, it's just a question of how many and what we want to work on. So, what are we cooking tonight, indeed? So I was kind of working on these guys a little bit previously. These little dudes. They are very much so in progress. Kind of want to do some more work on them. Kind of don't. Yeah. This guy has had some work on him. He's had a chance to dry. Can we? There we go. So I kind of want to work on this guy. This guy's also an option. We haven't done any work on him at all except for the prime coat. So. And then there's this guy who I did off stream, who is still very much so a work in progress, but my god, did it turn out so good. So we might do some work on this guy. We'll see. But I really like how he is so far, but there's definitely like detail work. I think baseline he's fine. I think what I want to do on this guy is like detail work, like the eyes, maybe like do up the mouth a different color, like the inside of the mouth. We'll see. But I think this guy first. Like thinking about it, I think I want to work on the ent first. So, like what you did with the dragon. Thank you. Did the painting on the board happen during one of the paintings? Is just part of the. Oh yeah, this is just build up from me painting. Like, cause I just sort of like scrape paint off brushes onto it quite frequently. So yeah. That just happens. I am Groot. Yeah. Hasn't that always been there? It has not. It has built up over time. The original thing was just black. So. But yeah, it is slowly changing. I swapped it. Oh, the darn thing. Oh my god. Keeps. Hold on. Let me. So annoying. Hold on. That's not what I want. I want this one. Refresh. Okay. Yep, there we go. But like this corner was over here previously. So I moved it around. So the pad has a lot of character. It has certainly gained a lot of character over time. So sure. This guy. So I'm kind of seeing there's some like bulbous stuff here. This kind of looks like leaves or like a growth, like some sort of growth. Same with here. So I think those are gonna be green. And I kind of want to dry brush like, and we got some leaves here. Some leaves here. So like there's definitely some leaf work to do. I also kind of want to dry brush another brown over a lot of the wood parts so that we have like some texture on that. So I think I just did the leather brown for this last time. So I think what I want to do is dry brush some lighter driftwood brown onto parts of this guy and see if we can like create some texture that way, you know. Gonna paint on Terrence the tree demon more. Oh, I forgot that's what you had what you had named him. Yes, I'm gonna paint on Terrence. All right, we're gonna. I think this brush should work for dry brushing. I mean, this one's so good for dry brushing. I like this one for dry brushing a lot, but it's so big. This one's also kind of shitty and good for dry brushing. So, would you paint a tiny flower somewhere? That would require me to have actual artistic skill instead of just, you know, what I have. Which is not a lot. Not a lot, but I'm working with what I got. Ugh. Get some more water in me. Water. Sign on the character look. It is. I like the way it looks. Alright, got a paper towel here. And let's... just get paint off of the brush. Get paint on the brush, so I can get paint off the brush. And then... we're just gonna kind of go in and dry brush a little bit. It's almost like a little too much. We want like very, very little paint. Like, we mostly want the darker brown. We just kind of want the lighter brown a bit, you know? It is way lighter than I thought it was gonna be. That's okay. Because we can even dry brush the darker brown over this to, like, really hammer stuff home. Layers, people, layers. Tiredness is the root of the problem, always a burly, gnarly problem. Gnarly. Like the gnarls on the tree. I get it. I'm going to digital art class this year, and I'm surprised how quickly my art improved in digital art, considering I'm not a digital. Anything, any skill, like, well, so you have art skill already. So, and you applied yourself, presumably. Bada bing, bada boom. Transferable skills applied to an application. Look at that. Yeah, that's a recipe to learn something quickly. Like if you already have skills to transfer over, because transferable skills are a very real thing. So like if you already have art skills and you take a class that's set up to have you succeed at digital art, like it makes sense to me that you would gain progress. That's kind of how that works. So, I'm glad you're having so much progress. I'm not surprised though. You have art skills already, so of course you're gonna do well. Heck yeah. Good job. Might send some of my artworks in the art chat. Yeah, for sure. By all means. I certainly won't stop you. More activity on the Discord is good. Honestly, the Discord's been kind of dead for the most part. Like not a lot of people on it, which I think I just need to post more, honestly. I think that's a I have not been posting much, so people don't see a reason to be there type thing. So I'm gonna try and post more. Definitely have more branches of skill set. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Still have yet to draw Aku cheese. Oh my goodness. I saw once he did an Aku cheese. It was funny. I giggled a little bit, not gonna lie. Alright. This is looking pretty good. Wow, that looks so much more standout-ish on the camera than it does in real life. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Terrence looks lively. Yeah, looking pretty good so far. So, I'm thinking we're gonna do, for like these things, we're gonna do like a darker green as like the base, and then accent a brighter green on top. And then for these leaves here, we'll just do like a brighter green. So, Terrence got a tan. Actually lightened him up, if anything. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is, I guess it is a tan color that I put on. When you put it that way, you're absolutely correct. I don't know why I'm doing radio announcer voice. but I am. That's just where we're at. You goofing. Do not apologize for making funny comments. I will never be mad about that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna grab a more delicate brush for this. We're just gonna get in there, get some paint on it. Hey Noni, welcome on in. Sadly exhausted to watch from a busy day. Hey, you sleep well, sweet dreams, all of that. I really appreciate you always dropping by, even if you can't stay. I like genuinely. I do not mind if people just drop in, say hi, and then leave. Thank you. It does mean more than you know. To know that people still think of me, even if they can't drop by and watch the live. Appreciate that. Thank you. We'll never begrudge a view. I have heard of some streamers, like there's been this thing among some streamers lately where they're upset that people like lurk in their chats and don't chat. And I don't really get it. 'Cause like, you don't want too many active chatters, 'cause then you can't respond to chat as well. Like, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, I like that you guys chat. Don't take it the wrong way. I like active chatters, but I also like lurkers too, because that does, like, obviously people are going to put a stream on and do other stuff, like, sometimes just hover, I'm in the background behind you. Are you in my walls? Is that what I heard in my walls last night? But yeah. Have you ever heard of UTC Audios? Yeah. He says he thinks he's heard of me. That fucking guy. Yeah, he has absolutely heard of me. Considering that he's one of the people who gave me extremely critical advice early on. UTC Audios is very cool dude. I like him a lot. I think he is a genuinely good person. He had no reason to help me early on, and yet he did. I was very, very happy with that. I have since talked to him a couple times. We don't really like talk. Like we have private messaged before, but we're not like, we're acquainted, I would say. Like slightly acquainted. So I do not blame him for potentially forgetting about my existence, though. Not in the slightest. I am frankly not surprised by that. But I think he's a swell guy. Yeah. He gave me some good advice early on that really helped the channel a lot. Yeah. Green looks cool. Yeah. And it's just the start. Just curious. Oh yeah, no, that's fair. No, I'm just answering. He's so goofy and sweet. Yeah, UTC's great. I've dropped by a couple of his streams. He seems to have quite fun streams. He leans into the thirst stuff a little bit more, I think, which, you know, fair enough. Never begrudge someone that. But he's also just a calm, chill dude. I would, honestly, I'd love to, like, when I set up a larger collab, I'd love to bring him in. However, I wouldn't want to feel like I'm just like trying to use him for numbers or something. So I would like, at the risk of being like a number monkey or whatever, I would want to be have higher numbers before I approach him for anything. But I think I think I could bounce off him pretty well in a collab, and I think that would be fun. But I don't want to seem like I'm number monkeying and trying to use him as a leg up or anything. So I probably won't approach him for anything, but you know. Oh, hey, you rest up. Enjoy the rest of your evening as much as you can. Your situation sounds pretty bad, but good luck with that. I wish you well. Thanks for dropping by the stream. I really do appreciate it. Saw Eggs live this morning. He was doing a Q&A. This is Yandere Yoshi with the other guy who's also Yandere Yoshi. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Sounds like a fun time. Sounds like a fun stream. I had the honors of seeing one of his lives. They call him Dad. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. No, UTC's seems to have a good vibe on his streams. I haven't watched one of his streams in a while. And really, I only pop by for like 10-15 minutes at a time. Usually, if I'm watching one of them. But I mean, that's how I am with streams a lot of the time. I'll just pop into a stream for like 20 minutes or so. You know. You're in your wall. You're in my walls. Yeah. Is that what you are? Inside my walls? I'm gonna need to get some more brown. Cover up some of this black. I would say, on the topic of other streamers though, I don't necessarily want you guys to bring me up in their chats unless like it's topical. I don't want to like give people a bad impression like I'm sending people out to like advertise myself in other chats. So like, you know, if it's topical, you know, by all means you can mention me, but I just generally I don't want to. It's very easy for a streamer to get bad vibes if and I like, this isn't me trying to be like passive aggressive, like don't mention other streamers in my chat, like that's not what I'm saying at all, but it's easy for streamers to get bad vibes if like another streamer is just randomly mentioned in their chat for no reason. So just you know, just I had that thought. I was like, you know what, let me say that thought out loud, just in case. I don't think you guys are, but I just want to make sure, you know. I don't want to give other streamers bad vibes, you know. Is it 6 for me? Yeah, it's 6. I am West Coast, United States. This is a thing. I don't think he'd mind. I asked him if he'd heard of you, and he actually said he thought that he did a collab with you in the No, we have not. We have not. We have talked. We were both on Magic Wave. I asked him about Magic Wave when I first had the thing. When I first got the invite for it, and he said it was legit. But yeah, and then previous to that, he gave me some advice early on. Yeah. Yeah, same time zone for me. Yeah. West Coast, best coast. Let me... I've been thinking about it. I've been kind of eyeing it. I've been deciding whether or not I want to drink it. I want a beer. I put it on my desk because I wasn't sure. I've been looking at it. I'm like, you know what? I want it. I want the beer. Not because it's gonna get me drunk, but because it's gonna... Oh, hello, Kofi Streambot. you decided randomly to actually start working. I have had Ko-fi Streambot active for so long, and it only just now started working. Incredible. We love to see it. Let me make it so it doesn't show up on the on-screen chat though. So this is a new chat. That combines that should be combining YouTube and Twitch chats. I think there's just nobody on the Twitch chat at the moment, which is why we're not seeing it, but alright, we're gonna, but so far I'm liking it. Apparently, alright, good night, Noni. Thank you for dropping on by. You have a good one, okay? Sleep well and all of that. Wait, hold on. We're gonna copy this. Load settings. We're gonna paste this in. And then we want Ko-fi stream bot. And then we're gonna copy that. And we're gonna paste that in. And then I want to test. If someone wants to set a chat on YouTube, and I'm gonna test chat. Hey, that works. Just want to make sure it was grabbing Twitch as well. I was pretty sure it was. Next stream I'll be here if I'm not hovering around. Ooh, exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Next stream should be really good too. I'm finally gonna do the poetry stream. I am so fucking excited to actually get around to that. I have been so miffed that I keep missing it. I'm so sorry about it. I hope it's good because it has been a long time in the waiting. And like I feel so bad about that. Like, I know it's not my fault or whatever, but that doesn't mean I can't feel bad about it. Yeah. Let me get a brighter green. Hello, Mari. Welcome on in. Here, I knew I made it, and I'm glad school's almost over. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. School sucks. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that myself. I'm very glad I don't have to deal with that. We're gonna grab some green skin. We don't need too much green of this green. Okay. Gotta get the backs of the leaves too. Try to, at least. This is from the Heartbound soundtrack. I love the Heartbound soundtrack so much. Such a good job. So much effort put into it. So much love and care and attention put into it. You can really tell. My friend forgot what it was called, but you can make it out of clay or something and make it stay up, and she make it like a dragon. Oh, like pottery? Is that what you're talking about? Yes? Hmm. Pottery can be fun. I've done pottery in the past, just like a pottery workshop. It's fun. I don't know if I would want it to be like a mainline hobby, but it's like fun as like a one-off, you know? It's kind of hard to have pottery as a mainline hobby because you gotta have like the kiln and everything, right? So like unless you're like going to a place to do it all the time, like then you have to own a kiln, and it's like owning a kiln is like that's an investment. Like it's a lot. Though I guess you could probably make a small one, but that's still rough, I think. Seems like it would be, at least. Any other like random like leaves? Ah, yes. Here we are. I'm actually gonna do I'm gonna do a smaller brush here. Just got on, now my parents are gonna make me go learn to drive. Oh! Yeah. Heck yeah. Hope learning to drive goes well. It's a good skill to have. Especially if you're in the States. Like, very unironically critical skill to have. If you don't have it, life is a lot harder here. I mean, even in other places, it's good skill to have. Because honestly, if you know how to drive, there are jobs where knowing how to drive, like, that will get you, that'll be good to help you get the job, right? So, if for no other reason than that, like, it's good. But it also just makes life a lot more convenient being able to drive yourself around places. Provided, of course, you can afford to have a car. Affording a vehicle is so hard these days, especially a new one. They're just so damn expensive. People are leaving really quickly. Oh? Oh, the stream? Is that what you're talking about? Or just, like, at your place? Alright, so I like it so far. Music reminds me of Master of the Universe, 90s movie. I'm not surprised by that. That would be very in line. So the this soundtrack, the song we're listening to right now, and a couple of those songs that I've been playing just now are from the Heartbound soundtrack, which is a video game by a guy named Thor. And he is, yeah, that would be something he would like, I think. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, they're leaving the stream. They're super long. Yeah, it's okay. I don't need a lot of viewers. I just need, you know. Honestly, if no one was here, it would be fine. Also, I got paint on my pants, and these are work pants. One moment, I need to sort this out. Ah, paint on the work pants. Oh no. Oh no. We're not gonna let that happen again. And you know how we're not gonna let that happen again? We're gonna switch to shorts. One moment, please, while I find some shorts. Where are the shorts? Tell me, where the shotties at? Take the socks off while I'm at it. It's warm in my room. Whoa. Gotta go. Hey, you have a good one. Enjoy your drive. You're driving. But yeah, I'm not too worried about what was I saying before? Yeah, I'm not too worried about I'm not worried about the numbers. I stream because I like streaming. If there's nobody here, if there's 10 people here, 20 people here, 120 people here, who cares? It's fine. I'm streaming because I want to. Well, I mean, I care, but like, I don't know. How do I express this in a way that doesn't make me sound like an asshole? I care. Like, it makes me happy that there are more people, but I'm not upset if there's less. Is perhaps the way I should phrase that. Does that make sense? It's also why I don't have my view count on, really, because it doesn't affect what I'm going to be putting out on stream. So why should I look at it? Like, I'm not gonna change the content of the stream, because the content of the stream is just me. So, and I'm not gonna change myself. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. You know? Glad it makes sense. We're gonna little dab of brown. We're gonna touch up a couple small spots here. Hey Jaden, welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're well. I myself am doing fine. Just gonna... I thought you had asked it and I looked and I realized you hadn't. I'm like, oh well, whatever. I already answered. Haha. Yeah, I have preemptively answered your question. Mwahahaha. Regardless of if you were gonna ask it or not. Mwahahaha. Let's see. Ooh, we need to touch up back there. I didn't see that. I didn't even think to check it there. I just happened to check it on accident. Good thing I did. So that's pretty bad. I also need to get some gray and go over the rock again because I got some like brown splashing in places where it shouldn't be. Let's see. Have a sippy. Ever seen the movie Kroll? I have not. I don't think I've even heard of it. What's it about? Enlighten me. Ooh, this is definitely leaf. Strep is getting to me bad, but trying to distract myself. Reasonable. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better soon. Hopefully I can be a decent distraction for you. Please me if I could be. Okay. I'm liking him so far. I'm liking him so far. I think we're gonna like, hold on. I got some thoughts. So far, Ice and you are helping a bunch. Well, I'm glad that I can help. I'm glad that I can be of assistance in that. Let me. I'm gonna try just to get a little bit of that on there, and we're just gonna get most of it off. Just gonna get a little bit of green on there. Just the little tiniest amount of green. A little bit of extra, like, sinew almost, like, going through, right? Like plant sinew almost is kind of like the goal with the vibe there. Like, if that makes sense. I want the feeling that there's some green running through the wood. It's like pumping life force through or something. I don't know how to describe it really. Yeah. A little bit. Not a lot. We want just like some green shading, right? Just a little bit. Different world, magic armor, an ancient evil from space trying to take over. A bride is kidnapped. Her fiance needs to find a Starblade weapon. It's free on YouTube. Interesting. It actually does sound decent. Might give that a shot. I have been, it has been requested of me that I watch, God, what was it? Where I got shit. Go check a DM. Cause I think it was Kenju. Yeah, Kenju wants me to watch To Be Hero X. So I was gonna watch an episode of that tonight. And then I want to watch, I've got a lot of stuff that I want to watch. Shoot, where did my brush go? I dropped my brush. Where did it go? Where the brush at though? I unironically want to watch My Hero Academia Vigilante. It actually looks pretty good. I haven't started it yet, so I was gonna watch an episode of that tonight probably. Where did the brush bounce to? It must have bounced somewhere. What the heck? Where did it go? What? Huh? What? Where did they... I just dropped it and it's gone. What? Oh my god. Okay, I guess that brush is lost forever now. Holy shit, where'd it go? Okay, guess I'm down a brush. That sucks. I really like that brush for
for like minute dry brushing. Damn. I'm really just not seeing it. Am I blind?
I think I might be blind. It's not like on the chair, no?
I'm tempted to run my hand over the ground like a blind. Ah, found it. Haha!
There we go. I was looking for a brown handle, it's a black handle. Okay. So actually, what I'm printing right now on the 3D printer is another of this guy. Because I want to like draw like a corrupted Ent. And I think it'll look really good doing like a corrupted version of this guy. So next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna hit this sucker with some brighter green. We're just gonna hit some brighter green on top here. And that's just going to bring that to life. Look at that. Look at the change. Look, just a few brush strokes and suddenly it looks alive. Like you got that brighter green on top, the duller green on bottom. Like, oh, fantastic. It really doesn't take much, is what I'm learning. Like, so much can be achieved with very, very, very little. So, I think the next step is just, we're gonna go for this brown again. Okay. I'm just gonna push that over some of this. We're just gonna, some of the spots that I lined up a little too much, we're gonna darken a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. You know. Okay. Here we got a little bit too much lightness. Almost got a little bit too much of the dark brown back on, but that's okay. Alright, and that's making a lot of the light spots a little more subtle. We got some green pulsing through his veins a little bit. Let's darken that up. Yeah, I'm liking it. He's got a lot of texture. He's got that baseline brown, but he's got a lot of color accents and a lot of like, a lot of texture in the color. It feels like almost. It's kind of what I'm going for with this. It's kind of hard to tell through the camera. It's a lot more vibrant in real life. I don't know. Yeah, he looks a lot more alive for sure. I'm very happy with how he's turned out so far. So we're gonna touch up the rock a little bit, where we got some brown on top of the gray in quite a few spots. So we're gonna get some gray. We're gonna touch that up, and it'll be good. It'll be good. We don't want that gray. We want this bat skin gray. I think my painting skills have improved quite a bit. I'm much more pleased with my painting skills than I once was. That's for darn sure. Hello, Rachel. Welcome on in. Thank you for saying so. I am painting. It's a 3D print of an ent. Little tree creature, dude. I'm really liking how it's turned out so far. I'm very pleased with it. We're just about finished. I'm just doing some finishing touches now, just like cleaning up the rocks a bit. So cleaning up the ground here. That way it doesn't look so sloppy, right? But I think this might be a different gray than I initially put down, which is a little upsetting. So I might have to do some blending with that. We'll figure it out. We'll see how it looks after it's dry. Oops. And then I got some gray on the brown, because I'm a sloppy painter. Go. Nice thoughts up. Oh, I'm glad you could figure it out from looking. Let's see. Yeah. This has been a fun paint job. Honestly, I probably made it more complicated than it needed to be, but I'm really just trying to test my painting skills with every model, right? Because that's really, like, this is 100% just I want to paint. And, you know, part of the joy of that is getting better at it, for me at least. So being able to put in more detail, and like, you know, really communicate like, hey, this thing I'm painting, it's alive. You know, being able to do that better. Almost looks like a squirrel will pop out. Beautiful details. Thank you. I'm glad. I hope that's not just flattery. But thank you. Sorry. I need to be better about just accepting compliments. Da 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 da. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better about accepting compliments. I swear. My instinct is to mistrust. You know. feel bad about it. That shouldn't be my first instinct. Especially when it comes to my audience. I should just trust you guys. When it comes to these things. Alright, I think that's gonna look good. We're gonna set that to the side. Let what hasn't dried already dry a bit. Maybe now I might be living inside of. That'd be cute. It's meant. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Your name's not showing up on the chat rules. Oh, so if you chat multiple times in a row, it won't show your name. So it only like if you. So like if like someone chats in between, like it's Oncey and then Wandering Karasu, it'll display both your names. But if it's Oncey, then it won't show your name multiple times. So that's all. You're welcome. Happy to clarify. It does work. The on-screen chat does work differently than it used to. I'm using an entirely different system for it. A guy called Nutty made a multi-chat thing. And I've been hesitant about doing multi-chat on screen for Twitch and YouTube. Because I'm like, I don't want to get banned for it, you know, da-da-da. But it's only really a problem for Twitch. YouTube doesn't care. But apparently Twitch, like, they have it as a rule, but they haven't been enforcing it. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, so this doesn't actually matter. But yeah, I think we're going to work on this guy. So I really like how this guy turned out. I painted him off stream. This much, at least. But what I want to do... Man, look how good that turned out. Oh my god. Like, I'm absolutely gonna print another one of these guys, and we're gonna paint him up in a different way. But I really like the purple-green paint job. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Like, oh my god. It looks so good. Fuck. But yeah, and you can kind of see some of the green in there, but like not too much, and it's like really amplified there. Oh, love it. So mostly I think I like how it is right now for the most part. I had some thoughts about, so we got the green that goes into purple, and I was thinking like along the back and maybe the tops of the wings doing like a blue dusting over it. Spyro's already taken by that one video game character. Yeah. Yeah, let's not call him Spyro. I was almost thinking of doing like a blue or something on top, but I almost don't want to like ruin it. I almost just want to do... I almost just want to maybe even hit it with more purple on the top. I don't know. And just sort of really deepen the purple on top. I think that could be good. Yeah, let's just deepen the purple. I think this is the purple I was using, Worm Blood. Shake the shit out of this thing. Purple. Yeah, like purple. You can lean darker purple, like a cold purple. Yeah. What do I have? I got this. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking if I just go over purple with more purple, that'll darken it up naturally just by having more layers of purple. And also just kind of going a little thicker on it, because I don't go really thick on my paints, usually. So we're gonna grab the big oh, the damn thing broke again. Stop showing me ads. Stupid thing. Start server. refresh. There we go. Grape. Plum, eggplant. Sir Plumalot. The dragon Sir Plumalot. Oh my god. What is this song and why is it so fucking loud? Ow. Hold on, let me resave this playlist now that I've removed that song. There we go. Dax. That reminds me of Jack and Daxter, which honestly kind of fits the vibe, I think. I'm down with that. Dax the Dragon. Hey, Cheyenne, welcome on in. Good late evening to you as well. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Seems like a lot of folks are sick as of late. Which, yeah, fair enough. I was going through it myself. Still am, kinda, but, you know, I'm mostly recovered. Just, you know, I'm having to stay on top of things, you know? Oh yeah, those wings being such a vibrant purple is nice. Let's see. Go on, fix that. That should be pretty good. Digging that. Just like the top being just a much more vibrant purple is very good in my opinion. I think that adds some stark contrast to the rest of the model. And then what we can do is we can grab this brush. Now it's soaked a little bit. Have you seen North of the Border? I have not. What's it about? Just lurking? No, don't apologize for lurking. I just had a conversation earlier about how I'm totally fine with people lurking. You don't worry about lurking. You worry about doing you. Appreciate it though. I appreciate lurks. Lurks is good. Any view is good for you, right? You chat as you have the energy and time to. You don't worry at all. 1946? The year 1946? Or is that like a show or a movie or something? Actually, I think I've seen that as like a movie somewhere. Okay, that's feeling a lot better. I wanted the limbs to maybe be a little more purpley as well, actually. There we go. That's better. North of the Border, 1946. Oh, is that the is that a movie or a TV show or something? Lurk Gang? Heck yeah, Lurk Gang. Keep lurking. No need to rise up, Lurk Gang. You keep lurking. You're fine as you are. Mainly purple and green, yeah. He doesn't really need to be other colors, I don't feel like. So what I do want to do, he's a YouTuber who makes models and paints them. Works a lot either way. Resin. Oh, okay. I don't do resin printing. I don't have the setup for it. Like I literally wouldn't be able to fit it anywhere, and I probably don't have the patience for the post processing either. But I really enjoy the painting process. So good to know there's other. Well, I know there's other folks out there who do this and enjoy it. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I zoomed in too much, I think. But I haven't heard of him. But that's not surprising. There's a lot of people out there I haven't heard of, so. I think eyes. What should we do for eyes? I'm almost thinking like gold. Red eyes could be good. Or as he says, tiny nerdy things. You know what? That's a vibe. I like him already. Red eyes could be good. I was almost thinking gold. I have the sacrificial red. So this was one of the paints that I thought was just bad, but I used it to paint this guy. I figured out that the secret to mixing it properly and the fact that you just have to use a lot of it. It just soaks up into the brush. So I think that might be the same problem with this. Maybe gold, red and gold. I feel like I just gotta pick one color for the eyes. You know what we might do? Is I kind of want to do something for like the talons and stuff, so we might do red for the talons and gold for the eyes. So let's get some gold. We're gonna do the eyes real quick, and then like talons and claws and stuff, we're gonna do like a deep dark red, I think. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh yeah, I think the gold was the call with the eyes. It just pops like crazy. Oh my god, look at that. That's good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was the call. That was the call! Alright, let's get that red out. This is awesome. Yeah, ain't it though? Ain't it cool? Man, I love mini painting. I'm so glad I got into this. Yeah, so you gotta kind of mix the shit out of this, and then get some of it off the brush, and we're gonna start with the wing talons here. And with this red. Nice. And you can really tell on this side, but you can't tell as much on this side, which I think is good. I am doing nerd shit, Venom. Welcome on in. How you doing? Oh, I'm testing the nutty multi-chat, by the way. You might want to get in on this. This thing's actually pretty good. Oh, god damn it. Too much. We went too hard. Nutty, these nut. Calm down over there, woman. Sheesh, indeed. Oh my goodness. This lady always got nuts on her mind. Pervert. Hentai. You presented the opportunity. What? No, Venom, no lies detected. Do you like roasted peanuts? Hey. Peanuts are good. I'm liking this. This is good. You know, I'm being called pervert by a nerd. Aren't you supposed to be like, actually? Nah. Nah, man. Like almonds. I'm not a big almond guy. Not gonna lie. I've never been super into almonds. I like walnuts when they're either candied or they're like integrated into like brownies or something. I don't like them on their own. I'm pretty basic. I like peanuts. Especially like honey roasted peanuts. Like nuts. Walnuts. I'm gonna feed you walnuts and nothing but walnuts. Cashews? I like cashews. Cashews are good. I'll buy like the 5-pound bag of cashews from Costco. I don't even care. That shit's good. Not very often though. It's kind of expensive for what you get. But every now and again as a treat, it's nice, you know. Treat myself to a big old bag of nuts. Pistachios? I don't hate pistachios, but I also, like, I don't know. They're not that good. They're okay. Pistachios, like, usually if there's pistachios, someone else likes pistachios way more, so I end up not eating them because I'm just like, they're kind of okay. You know, like if there is another nut that I actually like available, I won't eat the pistachios. Would be nice if you made the 3D printer cam bigger. You want the 3D printer cam bigger? Be bigger? Oh. So like. So like, how about that? You know. And what if we put it like right here? You know. Let's just stick it right there in the middle of everything, right? You know. Hate me? Why do you hate me? No. The monkey's paw has curled. Now we can do bigger. We can also like, hold on. We can, I think we can crop it maybe. Hold on. Can I crop it? Not with this, but what we can do. Betcha I can do a filter. We can crop it using that. No? Effect filter? Nope. You'd think there would be a crop or something. Maybe there is and I'm stupid. Hold on. What if I... No, it's not that one. Is it this one? No. Maybe it's this one. That's the one. And then what I can do, now that we cropped it, we can do that. So that way you're getting more of just the 3D print. Right? And it's still bigger. Please get the brush out of your mouth. No, I refuse. Thought you'd know how to crop. Apparently not. What do you call a dead almond? This is diamond. I can see you with the brush held in your teeth. Look. Look. I'm a simple man. I like putting things in my mouth. Okay, buddy. What? 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 Don't read into it. Don't be weird. Don't make it weird. You can come out on another stream. I get that, I do, but trying to do 3 things at once is a bit much. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. We're probably gonna, like, the horns on the face, we're probably gonna dry brush over purple on top of that to make it blend more. Yeah. Hear clam music while I'm biting facepalm dead, just saying. A silly kitty. Possum. Oh my god. That's too powerful. Too good. Just gonna like kind of do a bit of a red accent on this. Trying not to go too powerful on the red on this one. Same with here. We're gonna like, it's not a good dry brushing brush, but we're just gonna give a little thin coat of red. Not go too hard on these. honestly probably gonna go over them with a lot of purple, I think. Purple over this again. Not like too much. We're gonna dry brush purple over this. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and poke the dragon, I dare you. Right? See, some people appreciate me unlike some guy with red horns. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Must be some other guy with red horns. Oh, whew, that was quite the burp. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me get some more purple in the palette. Sure was a burp. It sure was. It just kind of erupted from me, not gonna lie. I'd say I don't know where it came from, but that'd be a lie. Alright. Let's mix up purple. We're gonna general. We want it to be more red, but we don't want it all the way red on these. Okay, that's better. Okay. There we go. Blends a lot better now. Less is more and all that. Alright. I think I just wiped out the red on that mostly, but whatever. Alright. I'm actually painting it very nice. It almost makes me feel like praising you. I won't, but I almost did. You know, I appreciate the thought, if nothing else. Now Dex looks lively as well. He does. We are not done just yet. 'Cause we're gonna go back in, because his claws we haven't done yet. And give him a nice paint job on the claws as well. Because he deserves it. Giving him a claw job. Resting on a bed of lava. Man, that sounds like a lot more work than I want to do for the platform. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really interested in painting the platforms in an interesting fashion. Like, it would probably do a lot if I did, but I'm like, Ugh. He's getting a manicure, don't say claw job. Why not? I like claw job. Why can't we say claw job? Is there something I don't know about claw job? Why are you making it weird? Did you design the prints or are you getting them from? So I'm getting them from people who sculpt these. This one is from a creator called Arbiter's Minis. And they do a bunch of stuff. This Ent is also from Arbiter Minis. So I get a lot of my 3D prints from Arbiter Minis and oh gosh, what's the other one? Hold on, I gotta look him up. I have a folder just for him. The other one I do a lot of and have done a lot of is Print and Paint Minis. So Arbiter Minis and Print and Paint Minis are where I get most of my STL files from. And then I print those on the 3D printer and paint them up. You can also just find free stuff out there. What's printing right now? Another one of these Ents. So I'm printing another one of these guys because I want to print. I want to paint one as like more like dead and infected. But yeah, sounds cool. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. Like I think there's, for me, part of the joy is painting stuff that I have spent the time to print. Even if the printing isn't that hard, I have spent time, like, if we pop open my Bamboo software here. So I have a custom profile where I've changed a bunch of stuff on it. Like you can't really see the changes, but like I have customized this pretty heavily. So like, and there's been a lot of like back and forth on this, and then like this is mini printing with support, and I've customized some of the support stuff as well in here because it helps, right? So like, you know, there's been some other work into it, but yeah, looks complicated. Yeah, it's a lot of trial and error, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand most of it. If I'm to be 100% honest, I don't understand most of it. I just kind of try shit, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I have a friend who makes Mandalorian armor with a 3D printer. It's amazing. Wish I had one. I can make myself a Robocop costume. I have seen some people do a Mandalorian armor with 3D printer. It's honestly kind of sick. I like it. I've seen with the 3D printer I've had, I've seen an STL file where it's a Frostmourne, Arthas's sword from Warcraft. And they just print it in a bunch of parts and then seal it together, and it looks so cool. I've thought about doing it, but I'd probably want to paint it, and that sounds like a lot of paint. Yeah. Trying to get into leatherworking. I would love to make leather armor someday, but I've set it aside. Leatherworking's hard. I don't blame you for setting that aside. If you ever decide to pick it up again, though, that'd be really fucking sick. I think that's cool. But I understand having to set it aside, especially since you got a family. You got a lot going on. I would never, you know, don't be down on yourself for that. You can always pick it up again later, right? Ton of work, yeah. Oh, yeah. Even if you're just, like, working the leather and you're not actually making leather, like, just working leather is difficult. So, never judge someone for not having time for that, for sure. That shit's hard as fuck. A lot better. You know, he ain't perfect, but I'll be damned if he don't look pretty good. I think the red with the purple blended over it helped a lot. The gold eyes really pop. I like that a lot. I'm really happy with this model. Shows his manicure. You can't see the manicure? Look at it. Yeah. Gotta focus on what's in front of me, kids, and life just straight up. Yeah. No, for sure, for sure. It's one of those things where, yeah, you gotta set it aside for now, but, you know, later on in life, you can always pick it back up. It's like a lot of my hobbies, my stories, my jewelry, crochet, all set aside. Yeah. That sucks. But, you know, presumably it's worth it, and I'm sure you'll get back to it. No worries. Gold eyes was a good choice. Yeah, I'm really happy with the gold eyes. I think that was very correct. So, all right. I want to pick him up like a cat. Oh my god. I always love the idea of like a little miniature dragon pet, where it like you give it a coin as its hoard, right? And I just love the idea of that. It's so adorable. Yeah, this is good. This is good. All right. So, Dex will be good at guarding treasures, right? So we got these two guys that we could finish up. They're a possibility. So is this dude. This dude feels like a larger project though. Like he's got a lot of details on him. I don't know if I'm good with starting on this guy tonight. So I think we're gonna set him in the back here. I've got the three Skelebros, the Skele Squad, that they're primed, but I haven't started on them yet. But I probably should finish these guys. I'm not enthused by them. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not like captured by these guys. I don't know. I like this guy. He looks dumb. Look at him. He's just like ribbit, croak. He's a lizard, but you know. Because they're small. Yeah, honestly, the smaller models are kind of a pain in the ass. That's fair. Yeah. I hadn't really thought about it like that, but yeah. They're more of a pain in the ass. Looks like me, aw. You look like a disgusting little lizard creature. Good to know. Whew. Well, this beer is getting to me. You're a cat, not a frog. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a moment. We'll take a sip. We'll just break. Have a break. Bless you again. Thank you. Excuse me for the burp. Pardon. Pardon me. Just chill out for a moment. Oh. I think we will do the lizard dudes. We're not gonna put a ton of effort in the lizard dudes. They're gonna be good enough. We're gonna get them good enough. You know, you burp like I do.
Yeah.
Are there burps? Are there styles of burps? Classifications of burps? Is this a thing? Yeah. All right. Alrighty. I got some ideas. I think the main body being as it is fine. I don't think I need to change anything. I think I nailed it. Honestly, I think that's why I'm not enthused, because the only thing I have left to do on these things is detail work, and detail work on these things is going to be a pain in the butt. This guy, not so much, though. We really just need to get the wood on the scythe, and then the actual scythe itself. And I'm not going to lie, this scythe looks like stone. This does not look like a metal scythe. It looks like a chipped stone scythe. I almost am thinking like flint, so maybe we get it with like an even darker black, because flint's black, right? Like I could see it being like a flint scythe or something, flint or stone of some sort. Hold on. Flint. I feel like that would be like really big flint. Or maybe a obsidian, but I think it'd be more likely to be, nah, not flint, but like stone of some variety. Hairy on the scythe guy? Is that what you're saying? Blue gray but dark. I don't know. Kenjo always burps the biggest, most guttural burps, and then in the most fancy, polite British way says, "Pardon me." Yeah, that sounds like Kenju. It sounds like something Kenji would do. This is gonna be challenging. Maybe a little detail like small, lighter color, like a shine on the top. Could do. Like do something for the frills on the back. Like have the frills be a different color or something. Is that what you're thinking? So I could see that. We could totally do that. Black and green, you know, also is black and green. Oh my god. Did it once a VC can't last, started laughing. Olivine, dark black, strange choice. Dark blue fins. Could do. You know what we could do? We could combine a couple of ideas you guys have, right? We could do dark blue fins with like black or like dark green stripes on, like, you know, where there's like the little, the like the bones that go up through it, right? The cartilage or whatever. We could paint the cartilage like black or dark green. And then do like a dark blue for the actual fin, you know? Could be cool, could be cool. You guys are full of good ideas tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the help. I really needed it tonight with these guys, for sure. This is actually kind of why I'm glad I'm painting these on stream. Because, like, sometimes there's just ideas that I just wouldn't have. You're very self-centered. Noted. Gives me webbing vibes, those frills. Dark blue flins. Did I say flins? Fun to name all the figures. Fair enough. You did? Olivine is a deep crust stone, extremely tough, so that would fit the purpose. Interesting. Interesting. Could be cool. Could be cool. All right. I'm listening. I'm thinking. And you're thinking that for like the scythe, right? The like olivine. Let me look that stone up here. So I'm totally down. Hold on. Let me grab the keyboard. Ooh, okay. Let me turn this on. I kind of like this. I don't know if I can really capture the vibe of this. Took geology years ago. I can try. I'm not gonna perfectly capture the vibe, but we can try. We can do our best with this. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. All right. The stone in the profile pic combined chat. Yeah. So I'm thinking for that we need like a pretty bright green. So we got a couple options for bright greens. I mean, like, so there's the green skin. Oh, hold on, let me. Obviously, but I don't think this is bright enough actually. I think the two competing ones is Cauldron Ooze and Toxic Toad. I'm almost thinking Cauldron Ooze. I think we're gonna go with Cauldron Ooze. Ooze? Yeah. I'm thinking ooze. Thinking the ooze! We're oozing! Guys, we're oozing.
Oops, I oozed. Oops, I oozed. Excuse me for my oozing. You guys don't mind if I ooze, do you? What am I saying? I'm just saying I oozed. Is that a problem? Do you have a problem with me oozing? I'll have you know it's very racist to have a problem with me oozing.
Oh, you know what? This is an effect paint too, so it doesn't go on like all the way. It leaves like room underneath it. So this is actually even better than I thought it was gonna be. Hold on. We're gonna let this dry. We're gonna let that dry. And we're just gonna kind of hope that came out well. Stop! I am racist. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help you air that out, Venom. I know that's a difficult thing for you to say, but you know, we all have to acknowledge our faults, and some of us we're just racist, you know. And I'm really glad that you aired this out live on stream so I can cancel you later. I'm very open about my racism. Damn it. Damn it, she doesn't hide it. Shit. What am I supposed to do now? How am I supposed to cancel her now? No. Tragic. Seriously tragic. So for blues, we used this Heavy Clouds one as the base on these guys. So I'm thinking add your gem. Oh, we also have this, we have Ultramarine Blue, which might be good. I could see Ultramarine Blue. I don't know. This is more of like a, it's supposed to be like a gem. So it's a brighter blue, so Ultramarine Blue might be better for the fins. What do you guys think? I'm genuinely not sure. You thought you got me so good, didn't you? I really thought I did. I thought I had you. More brighter blue, maybe? Okay. We could do the brighter blue. Dark blue, marine. Blues. Blues. For fins, I'd say ultramarine. Not gonna lie, I can see it blending in well. Okay, 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 okay. We'll give the ultramarine a try. And we can always use the Azier blue later if we don't like this. I'm just gonna use this palette. Blues be boozing. I be boozing. Speaking of which, where's my booze? Where's my booze at? Who took my booze? In case I'm not back in time, farewell. Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. But either way, your booze? Yeah, my booze. Give me one moment. Let's look at the progress on this thing. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at it. It's doing the infill right now. Most of the terrain's done. You can kind of see. And you can see it doing the infill right now. All of these models are not fully filled in. They have like a lattice-like structure inside of them. It's very cool. Anyways, we'll put that back. If it doesn't work out, you can cover it. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know? Magic, yeah. Well, I'm liking this. I was not very careful. I got a little bit on that. That's okay. Oh, gotta bounce. Time to eat some good food. Alright. You have a good rest of your night. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a excellent dinner. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Also, look at the scythe turned out pretty well. It's starting to dry now, and I think that turned out in. Oh, I got some of the green. It's not fully dry yet. Stop! Don't touch it. Don't touch it, Akashi. Stop with the touching. Okay. Ah! What? What? All right. I'm gonna get a little bit of the toxic toad, just a touch. We're gonna cover up the nonsense I did here. You're awesome. Keep at it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet. Thank you. Thank you a lot for that. It means a lot. Well, I don't think the toxic toad is what I wanted. Oh well. I don't think that's what I wanted either. Oh well. It is what it is. So dramatic. Yeah. Is this a water-based paint? Yeah, it's acrylic. Toxic toad, that's my best buddy. Toxic toad and venomous feline. Alright, we're gonna let that dry. Oh. Stretch. Stretch time. I've been shrimping up like crazy. Oh. Oh. Like how the fin turned out? Oh, we're not done with the fin. The fin is not done. We'll get there. The fin will be finished, but we're not there yet. We're gonna do this guy's fin next. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do for like his tassel thing here on the side. I have not decided on that. I'm thinking just like hit it with this light brown here, and then like do some like metal color for these little button things here. So we'll get there. Actually, maybe I'll do purple for that. You know, I feel like this guy would wear purple. Actually, let's do that now. This guy would totally wear purple. Ah. You were gonna say purple too? Nice. Says this guy's named Larry, Stubby Larry. Purple looks nice. I think so. I think it's good on this guy. He seems like he would wear purple. Welcome back. See, I knew you'd be back in plenty of time. I got more painting to do. We're gonna try and finish these guys up tonight and probably call it after that. We'll see how far we get. That's good. Okay. So let's grab a bit of gold here since I already got the gold out. Okay. Good. Whew. Okay. That felt a little stressful. Yeah, look at that. Look at the gold. Gold and purple. My guy's a goddamn royal. Look at him. Royal lizardman. I like to think that he's like a cleric and that's why he's got a bonk stick instead of like a different weapon, right? Lizardman cleric. Larry the Lizard Cleric. I like that. I like that a lot. That rolls off the tongue. All right. It's a nice combo. Thank you. I certainly thought so. I wish I had some different versions of these guys because I got the scythe guy and I got the guy with the bonk stick and that's it for the lizardman. I might go check on Print and Paint Mini's site and see if he has more lizardmen and see if I can get some different ones because I've pretty much just been downloading the stuff that like comes up. Oh, you know what I've realized? This is totally a fin too. We need to do that as well. Blue on this guy's fins. All right. There we go. Let's go. That turned out pretty well so far. Be ready to see one with a chip sword or a battered shield. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's go. I'm going to take a quick break from painting. Let's go check out I think this is from Printing Paint Minis. Let me double check. Because I think. Where would this be under? Maybe it was from Arbiter Minis. It was from Arbiter Minis. Okay. Okay, so these were from Arbiter Minis. Let's see. Arbiter Miniatures. Shop Miniatures. Let's see. So let's search lizard. Oh. See what we can find just browsing. Goblin Warband, Eldritch Horrors, a lot of goblin stuff, and Eldritch Horrors, kobolds, some supportless goblins. A lot of cool models. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more lizardmen. Hill trolls, goblin warbands. Doing knights. Dwarven lords. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it is. Dwarf. Imp. Lesser demons, demonic cultists, skeleton. Orc. Ranger, thief, barbarian, cleric. And then gnomes, mage. Zombies, flesh eater, corpse crawler, bone shredder, bone raker. Ghost, zombies. This is the thing I bought was the supportless monsters. So I don't think he has any more of the lizardman dude, which sucks. Arbiter, minis, miniatures, lizard men. Where are you seeing it? How did he lizard man? Lizard man. Yeah, it's just not in there. Oh well, we looked. He's got a lot of undead stuff, which is interesting. That might be fun to pick up a bunch of undead stuff from him at some point and paint like an army of undead or something. That'd be cool. Also, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these minis, cause like at some point, like my shelves are gonna fill up. You know, and it's like, what do I do at that point? Yeah. Dang. Yeah, dang indeed. Yeah, well, it's okay. It's fine. Sell them? Yeah, I think like Arbiter's Minis in particular has like a thing about selling them. They're not like super appreciative of that. Hold on. Let me see. I forget. Maybe not. There was someone who was like not appreciative of that. What was it? It was. Prizes and the contents could do. It's just hard because then I'd have to mail them to people and like the logistics of that, and then like I'm effectively doxing myself. You know, it's. You know. Yeah, so in this tier you can sell prints from my models, not the STL files or links, as long as you stay in this tier. If you change tier or stop supporting me, you lose this ability. So like a lot of people, they don't want you selling these unless like you're paying them. So yeah, so and like giving them out as prizes to viewers is hard because I have to mail them and then that doxes me. So like realistically what's gonna happen is I'm probably just gonna be like giving them away locally. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. See if I can find like see if I can talk to like a local shop or something and be like, hey, I painted a bunch of minis. I'm not gonna use them. Though. They're not the best, but they're alright paint jobs. Do you know anybody who would be interested in buying like a bunch of minis, or maybe just sell them on Facebook Marketplace? Be like, hey, here's a bunch of like D&D miniatures. If you don't like some of them, that's fine, but I'm selling them as a group. If you don't wanna all of them, don't buy any of them. Get rid of them that way. And if I sell them on eBay, because then, you know, if I sell them on eBay as Akashi, you know, that still gives me away, you know, as well. Would coworkers or people you know want them? I don't know a lot of, like, local D&D people. I'm not really... I'm not a terribly social person. And I'm not, like, around a lot of my coworkers all the time. So maybe some of my coworkers would be interested. I could be like, hey, does anybody want some like D&D miniatures? Does anybody do D&D in person? Because I don't. I've been painting a ton of minis. I'm trying to get rid of them. This is like a place that has tabletop gaming. There are shops. I just don't know how cool they are. They're artistic and beautiful, like D&D or not, right? Yeah. I don't know. I might list some of them on Facebook Marketplace, see what happens. If I was gonna sell them as like figurines, though, I would probably put more effort into the base plates. But I don't know. I don't know. What do I want to do? Because I want to do, like, for the bones and the fins, I want to do something. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Maybe I just leave it as is. I don't know. Whoop! Lost him. He fell.
He can't get up. Oh no.
Oh no. I don't know. Kind of a loss. I think either way, I'm gonna call it for the night. Oh, it has been a good night. We got a lot painted. We got these guys finished. They were already mostly painted, but we got them finished. We finished up this guy. He was like a good chunk of the way there, but there was like a lot of detail work to do on him, and I think he turned out really well. I'm really happy with this model. And then we also finished up this guy, and he turned out exceptionally well. Like, look at this guy. Like, most of this was already amazing, but like the accents, gold eyes were good, the accents on the horns, making this a deeper purple. Oh, absolutely fantastic. I think this guy is probably some of my best work, honestly. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Badass dragon indeed. So, yeah. Very happy. Glad I caught one of these painting streams. Heck yeah. I enjoy the painting streams. Painting stream is fun. Painting streams are fun for they're fun for me, and it's like I get to sit around and chat with you guys while I do something fun and creative. That's also very, I'm gonna be honest, I find the painting very relaxing. So yeah, good on Larry and Harry too. Yeah, I'm very happy with them. I'm very happy with all of my projects for the night. So with that said, though, I'm gonna get going. Thank you all for dropping by, everyone who did drop by. It's really appreciated. Even if you dropped by for only a little bit earlier on the stream and you're back watching the VOD or something, I don't know. Regardless, thank you. Until next time, which will be Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will finally be doing the poetry reading stream. So until then, take care of yourselves. Sleep well, eat well, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Posture check. Make sure you're not shrimped up like I have been most of the stream. And until then, bye.